Hey guys, you're about to watch episode 0 of Blueprint. This is just a little joke here on episode 0, just because the questions that are in this episode we curated from existing clients and prospects that have asked us these questions in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So with any further ado, here's episode 0 of Blueprint. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to episode 0 of Blueprint. My name is Bayo Machado. I'm CEO of Signal Marketing, and this is just a fun Q&A style show to answer all your digital marketing questions. So with that, we'll go ahead with the first question.
What's the difference between Facebook ads and boosted posts?
Great question. They both have their place for sure. So if you go on the, creating Facebook ads, you're gonna be going through Facebook Business Manager and have an ads manager in there where you can create all sorts of campaigns, ad sets, and A/B test ads for days. Compared to boosting a post where you're taking existing content that's already sitting on your timeline, and you're gonna boost it, put some money behind it. You can still choose your targeting capabilities, but that's the main difference right there.
Are the algorithms my friend or enemy?
At the end of the day, it does not matter because those algorithms are put in there for a reason. We want the best of the best to rise to the top as far as content, and that's what Facebook's and Instagram's goal is to get content that people are actually engaging with, that is actually delivering value. And so there is no way to game the system. It comes down to creating awesome content that provides value. And literally that's it.
Why do style guides matter?
Style guides are nice to have. If you're a business owner that does not have a style guide for your brand, you should definitely even just hire someone to at least build a basic one for you, because a style guide is a guideline. It's a rule book for how your brand should be portrayed on, whether it's online digital assets or even just print collateral or anything like that. But it just defines like how your logo is supposed to be used, how to not use your logo, what are the font faces that you guys use, your color schemes, all that good stuff. That will help make sure that your brand is unified and consistent across all platforms.
I'm on the fence as to whether I need SEO for my website.
If you are offering a product or service that you know people are Googling or going on any type of search engine for that matter, then SEO is important to your business. You need to be ranking for those top terms that are transactional, that have user intent, that people are looking to convert into a customer. It's black and white at that point.
What is branding and why is branding important?
Branding is insanely important. It's how your people perceive your business. Your business at the end of the day is a personality. It's a persona in that sense. And when we speak of a brand, and you should control that. You want to control how the voice and tone of the brand is, the messaging, all that good stuff, because that's where you really develop depth. You're not just offering just a product or service at that point. You're building a true relationship. There's a lot of, and then you go into like building loyalty, long-term loyalty from a customer base. So it's definitely very important. But yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, you should definitely be investing into your brand.
I own a business and I just heard the term CRM. What is it, and is it something I need?
Customer relationship management. You should definitely be using a CRM no matter what. Too many businesses that we still find to this day that have been doing business for decades and don't have a CRM in place. They're still working off spreadsheets or just email chains. That's ridiculous. We don't need to be doing that anymore. There's CRMs. Even use free ones like HubSpot, Hatchbuck. Look into Salesforce if you need to, Insightly. There's a bunch out there. But definitely just Google search CRM for small business if you're a small business, or if you need an enterprise solution, you most likely already have one for sure. But yeah, you definitely need a CRM if you're in business.
What's the most effective way to gain website traffic?
Most effective way to gain traffic for a new website. So if you just launched your website, you should definitely be putting out content. Have a blog that you maintain on a consistent basis. You're putting 2, 3, 4 blog posts out a month. And you don't want to do quantity just for the heck of it. You want to still maintain quality all day, because all those blog posts should be focused on delivering value or answers to people's questions. So you can reverse engineer that stuff. Just go see what are the main pain points that your consumers or your targeted audience has, and create content that's addressing those pain points so that you're educating your target audience through that. So that's one way to bring in traffic to your site if you have a new site. But that's a religious thing. You should be doing that no matter what. If, say, you haven't built your site yet, and you haven't even designed concept of your website yet, then you should definitely look into developing your SEO strategy first, because your SEO strategy can then dictate how your website is being built, and as far as like which pages matter, which pages are really important to where you have a defined keyword strategy attached to each page. That'll help you really develop your full outline of what your sitemap should be. So basically a sitemap. And at that point, then you look at it from that perspective. You say, okay, cool, my whole site's now mapped out per my research that I've already seen that these pages are gonna be attached to these type of keywords. These keywords have total user intent for my service or my product. So at that point, it's just, you're building a site with a really good plan behind it.
I've run Facebook ad after Facebook ad for my townhome development with no return. Do Facebook ads actually work for my niche?
Yes, sorry to hear that Facebook hasn't worked out for you, but it's always one or the other. Your targeting's off or your messaging sucks. It's either or. A lot of times we see Facebook ad campaigns have awesome targeting, the target's on point, but the creative is not on point at all. If you're targeting a very broad set of as far as an audience, that message is not gonna resonate as well. So go very segmented, go create some depth in a sense as far as doing your research and defining your personas, and then create ads, even the creative, like the imagery, everything that resonates to each of those personas. You'll create more depth. So in this case, as far as townhomes, well, you want to start thinking of like, okay, well, my townhome, like my whole townhome complex, what audience is this most likely going to appeal to? I mean, you probably already have answers to that because maybe you've already been in business for a while, you've been doing this for a bit, but you know, like, okay, well, which states do I get people really moving from to live over here? Okay, like I can start to develop those niches and create content for each of those segments. That would definitely be my route as far as going for in terms of Facebook and Instagram. And the other thing too is using carousel ads for sure to be able to have 4 or 5 different ads, 4 or 5 different photos of the property and the amenities, and even what's around your neighborhood. Because when people are living in a community, as far as looking to purchase a townhome or even rent, you want to know what's nearby, what type of restaurants or activities there are to do. So that would be my route for carousel ads. And then of course you can't beat video. You should be doing video walkthroughs no matter what. I mean, having drone shots, like you, at that point, I mean, honestly, I can go on for days about video. Video would create a lot of engagement and depth and excitement for wanting to live or buy at your townhome. So yeah, that would be my recommendation right there, knowing that.
Well, like A/B-ing ads too, right?
A/B testing ads. Shoot, I mean, and go for just booking tours initially. Your landing page. Then let's not forget about your landing page. Say your targeting's on point, your creative's on point, and people are actually taking action as far as clicking on your ad and clicking through. Now your landing page has to deliver whatever the messaging was on the ad. So when you land on the landing page, that user experience has to be on point. The imagery, probably also even having a video when they land that already goes into the walkthrough. and is speaking about what to expect when they book a tour with you. What does that look like, so that there's no hidden secrets or nothing like that at all. I didn't have that contact form right underneath the video. Strong headline. Make sure to have all your conversion tracking in place so that you know these ads are working. How many times we see campaigns that come to us and they don't have any conversion tracking or analytics set up or anything like that. So make sure you have Google Analytics set up. Make sure all your ads are UTM tagged appropriately. If you don't know what UTM tagging is, just Google search UTM tagging. You'll see that pop up. But yeah, that'd be my recommendation starting out. All right, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 0 of Blueprint. This is a new Q&A style show that we're launching here. Literally our purpose here is to be able to bring value and answer all your questions regarding digital marketing, whether you're a small business owner or a marketing manager at a larger organization. We're here to help. And so share your questions with us. Just make sure to include #Blueprint, and we'll make sure we get them answered on the show.